Hi, my name is Sarah Dick, also known as Colin's wife and Rupert and Olivia's mom. We have been at Neighbourhood for almost 6 years now. Colin had just graduated college and Rupert was 4 months old when we came to the church and Colin was hired as a youth pastor here. A big part of the reason we felt a real pull to this church was how honest everyone was. Everyone was open with each other and people knew each other's business, but not in a gossipy, I know your business kind of way, but in a I know your business and I love you anyway because that's what family does kind of way. It was clear to us that the people of the church had walked through some messes together and had done so in an incredibly loving way. We knew we would find our place among them. Right now in Ladies' Bible Study, we are doing a study called What Happens When Women Say Yes to God by Lisa Turkhurst. She does a bit of a play on words and says that when the Messiah touches our mess, it becomes our message to the world. So this is me saying yes, and this is my mess, and this is my message. I have struggled with depression and anxiety for the past 5 years, and am on medication for both. There have been so many times during these years where it felt like too much work. I felt bitter, exhausted, and alone. I didn't understand why I had to work so hard to enjoy life when it seemed to come so naturally to everyone around me. It felt like another thing being added to my plate on top of being a wife and a mother. I also had this looming shadow that I had to keep at bay. And I cried out constantly to God to take it from me, and it felt like He never would respond until the day He did. I have always loved music, all of it, and I constantly have songs playing over and over again in my head. So I decided to use that to my advantage and make sure that music with truth about God were playing over and over in my head. And God gave me a song called More Than Conquerors by Wren Collective. The words are, "When my hope and strength is gone, you're the one who calls me on. You are the life, you are the fight that's in my soul. Oh, your resurrection power burns like fire in my heart. When waters rise, I lift my eyes up to your throne. We are more than conquerors through Christ. You have overcome this world, this life. We will not bow to sin or to shame. We are defiant in your name. You are the fire that cannot be tamed. You are the power in our veins, our Lord, our God, our conqueror. Nothing is impossible. Every chain is breakable. With you, we are victorious. You are stronger than our hearts. You are greater than the dark. With you, we are victorious." And it was like I got my fight back. I think if Satan had his way, he would keep me in that place of defeat and isolation, feeling like there was nothing I could do, no one who could help me, and that I was the only person that felt that way. I think that's one of his nastiest tricks, making us feel alone, even when we are surrounded by loving family, friends, and church, which I was. I decided I was done with being tricked, and I wanted to live my life as more than a conqueror. Every chain is breakable. I have to repeat that line to myself often. I know that I may not see this particular chain broken while I'm here on earth, but I know that when I get to heaven, that it will be demolished. And that is the hope that I walk with, that Jesus has given to me. I think the biggest thing is that they're not alone and that they are not the only people to feel that way. And to be brave about telling their stories, because I feel like it's the time that I've told my story to friends that they've come out with that they struggle with that too. And I think the more we tell people who we really are, the less alone we feel, because you realize that other people feel that way too, and hearing that makes you brave.